because she was like taking diligent notes and doing her own thing, and then we all stand up every like hour on the hour we have a conversation, and so we just started a conversation, and I made the joke, hey Amy, I was gonna color coordinate the team today, but with you being the new person, I didn't want to make you feel bad, and everybody else started laughing, and she's like, well, what's the color? And I was like, oh, it was gonna be a neutral color, so like gray or blue or black, which is typically what somebody would wear in a business casual setting. And she just let out like the biggest laugh, and she's like, well, you would probably make me feel like I would fit right in, because that's the three color shirts I wear: blue, black, and gray. And then she looked at me and she was like, are you trying to get me to feel bad, Carson? You trying to make me quit? And it was really funny. Which would be something that you would say. I mean, so she like, yeah. She's not easy on the eyes. I mean, she's a little too thin for my liking. But, I mean, she's a nice lady.
Attention. First blood.
All right,
she has like A-cup tits, and that kind of like bothers me.
Hey, we got ourselves a new kill leader.
And like her face, I know it sounds vain, and Jenny's probably gonna watch it, but fuck it. Her face, yeah, but fuck it. I don't care. I'm drunk.
Thanks.
Anyway, she like, so everybody's face is mathematically symmetrical, but like her face is not symmetrical, and she has like way too many facial moles. But she's a nice lady. She's really friendly. I like her, but just not like, I'm not attracted to her. And she's been married for like 30 or like 20 years, so there's also that. But dude, she's really cool. They bought like a old like 2002 Honda Odyssey, and they like gutted it and made it like this like accessible van that they could live in. So like they ripped out the door panels and put like 30-gallon jugs right there for hot and cold water, and like heating pads and shit like that. Like, she showed us pictures today. I was like, that's pretty fucking cool. And they've been traveling in that because her husband, he works from home, quote unquote, which means he can work anywhere. And yeah, they outfitted this car. It cost them like $5,000. But like, it was like their mobile machine to do whatever they wanted, to go wherever they wanted. Like, it didn't have a toilet, which like she like openly admitted, like, we thought about creating a toilet, and I was like, oh shit, because her husband is an engineering. He got a dual MBA in engineering and in IO psychology, and I'm like, shit, like they could have created a toilet in this little van. Yeah. I really wish you could work with me. I'm gonna, like, I know you want to work at USAA, but like, I seriously wish you could work with me. I'm sure that I could leverage a supervisory capacity with like one person under or two people under me, and I already know that one of the programmers I would hire, if that was the case, and the other person would be either you or Ryan, and like, or better yet, I would probably hire you and Ryan as my understudies, cause like, you're like, oh shit.
I'm down. Enemy over there. Making contact with
Fucking
enemy.
Watson.
Let's move these. Hostile. Contact for hostile. Hostile right here.
Fucking
Contact.
Watson.
Hostile close. Hostile right here. Contact. Contact
He doesn't even have a vest.
Contact.
Like, you son of a bitch.
Hostile right here.
Gas trap deployed.
But yeah, dude, no, if I could, I would. I'd be like, look, I need Ryan Cole. I need Gabriel Henley. And you know the funny thing is, like, they're like, yeah, you're the fucking expert. Let's hire him. Like, they got me, like, they were like, hey, we need to, like, improve our, like, I don't know if you know anything about SEO, but, like, the 3 tenets of SEO are backlinks, content, and, backlinks, content, and, oh yeah, and site speed. So backlinks, links pointing from other websites to you, content, engaging wording, and, you know, briefings on your service offerings, and education on what you do and what you provide. And then, of course, that third thing that I fucking forgot, backlinks, content. Oh yeah, user experience. I don't know if I said that before, but user experience. So you've got a website that people will go to and they find very engaging and it's enjoyable. And like when I told them that, they were like, oh shit. Like, they didn't say it, mind you, but like, I'm just paraphrasing. They're like, oh shit, we need that on our website. And I was like, oh my fucking god, I got you. But dude, I'm glad you're at USAA. Like I said the other day, they Tuesday they called me, and he was like, I see that you applied back in May to one of our customer service positions, and I'd like to offer you the job outright. You passed the assessment with flying colors. Like, I don't think I need to interview you. You've been in the field for 10 plus years. You did insurance for 4+ years for claims. Like, I just want to hire you right now. Are you interested in the job? And I was like, I told him, I was like, thank you. Like, this is really flattering, but like, I have to reject your offer. I'm in a position that is allowing me to develop and grow, and I'm in a company that fits right for me. And I'm not to say that USAA is not a company that I could thrive in and grow in, but I already have this opportunity now, and I'd like to stay with this. No, dude, he offered it to me outright, and I'll tell you why. No, dude, he offered me outright because I worked for Zurich, which is one of their competitors. Zurich is like a global name in insurance that's been in the business for 105 years. And I was there for 4 years working in their claims intake unit, but my job description that I had with them was more than just claims intake. I did basic adjusting, I did triage, I did claims assigning, I did fraud detection. Like, I did a lot more than that. And when he just told me outright, like, you worked for Zurich? It sounds like you did everything but set coverage limits and investigate coverage. And I told him, like, yeah, you're absolutely right. That's exactly what I did. And he was like, look, the supervisor you have listed is one of our supervisors here. I've already spoken to Tara. Like, look, like, this is a done deal. I'd like to offer you a job. Like, he did his research. He, like, made it seem like, you know, like, this was a done deal. I'm pretty sure they would have me jump through more hoops. But, like, I was like, yeah, no. And, like, I told Kirby that that's what they did, and that I declined, and I told Ryan, and Kirby was disappointed, but Ryan was like, good for you. And Kirby wants me to tell you that the next time I get together with her, that you need to come with me with your kids, or if you don't have your kids, you need to come with me, because she would love to hang out with you. No, dude. No, dude, she's cool as shit, and she loves to joke. She loves to joke, and she loves, like, offensive behavior. And, like, not to say that you're offensive, but she thinks your jokes are fucking hilarious.
Hey, a champion just fell. This is our
No, dude, she's just an awesome individual. I'm too drunk for this. I'm gonna crawl to you. Can you stay in that room? Oh, well, I guess it's too late. Nah, dude, Kirby, she's told me before that she wishes she could hang out with me, you, Ryan, and Aaron. But she knows that hanging out with Aaron would be a little bit difficult, so she would rather hang out with you and me and Ryan. And she actually... Yeah, dude, right? No, she actually told me that she loved to joke around with you, me, and Ryan, and that if we were to go miniature golfing or go to the fucking movies or whatever, or even just a barbecue, like, she would be down for that. And I'm like, right on! She is... You, Ryan, Kirby, and Aaron are people. In all honesty, if that would be like, hey, we just want to hire you guys back at 65K and give you complete autonomy, and you answer to nobody but the CEO, I'm pretty sure that you, me, Kirby, and Aaron would be like, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's pull the trigger. I think they could if they offered you a really good salary. Oh, that guy's right, and zero autonomy when we respond to the CEO directly. Like, dude, think about that shit. Like, right? That's why I say that, because like that would be the perfect opportunity. I'd be like, hell yeah, let me run like I'm the fucking sheriff, right? Like, at that point, you're a fucking sheriff. Like, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'd be the sheriff of this town. Yeah, but no, that's what... Yeah. Well, even if they, like, offered me $55K a year and said, hey, you're the team lead and you run the team, I would do that because I'd be like, hey, Gabe, $50K a year, you report to me, or you down? I would just be like, fuck it. Like, fuck it, Gabe. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want. Fuck it. I know you do the job. Yeah. Oh, this guy's awesome. I'm switching to game chat real quick. I'm going to switch to game chat real quick to thank him. Bro, we're in party chat, and I know you were trying to talk to us earlier in the match, but thank you for kicking some ass. Thank you for kicking some ass. I was talking to the other guy.
Supplies coming in.
He doesn't even have a vest, but thank you all the same. You're a wonderful individual, and I love you. No, we both love you, but anyway, you're not talking. We're going to party chat, but thank you. I love you. I'm so fucked up right now.
Standard stock here. Level 2.
Oh shit, I'm fucked up.
Let's go here.
Woo! Dude, I'm so fucked up right now. I'm so fucked up. I had about 5 shots of this gin. Dude, I'm gonna buy you this gin. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna show up at your house with a bottle. I'm gonna be like, Gabe, you gotta mix this with at least 2 cans of Sprite. But it doesn't matter how many shots, just 2 cans of Sprite. And fuck yeah, let's do it. And I'm pretty sure you would accept it. Cause fuck yeah. We'll play Lord of the Water with this shit.
Sure, so come on, my brother.
Placing gas trap. Getting
But yeah, dude, like, I think we should buy each other alcohol at least once. And I'm gonna buy you alcohol, like, at least once. I'm gonna buy you this gin, and you're gonna be a gin aficionado. I'm quitting. But this gin is the best, and I think you would enjoy it. And I checked on my Maker's Mark, and I checked on Jenny's Maker's Mark, and they're projecting 2025 or 2027. And I just I know that this is a commitment for you, but we have to drink this together. So when that cask gets processed, and they're like, hey, I gotta bill you for FedEx, like, we gotta fucking meet up, and we're drinking mine, and we're drinking Jenny's, like, fuck it. You know, well, wait, well, have you requested a tasting? Oh, then we're gonna taste each other's, like, fuck it. It's gonna be amazing. That's fine, brother. I'm gonna probably head to bed too. But hey, the cool thing about where I work is that every other Friday I get off 4 hours early, and what'll probably happen tomorrow is they'll be like, hey, like, get the fuck out of here at 4:20, or hey, like, let's call it a day at 2 or whatever. So if I get off early enough, I don't know when your kitchen closes, but if I get off early enough, let's meet for your cafeteria for lunch.
Big things are coming for us.
Well, if I get off before 2, have your phone ready. I don't know if there'll be an instructing or not, but I'll try to meet you. And if not, dude, who cares? Like, we'll just...
Introducing your champion.
when we meet, I will slaughter.
No, dude. I know. I've been there before. A friend. Yeah, when I worked at Zurich, my former supervisor ended up working there, and she's not there anymore because, like, I follow her on Facebook, and she's, like, living in California now. But when she worked there, I met her for lunch once, and it was at like 3 o'clock, and she got me like a cherry Dr. Pepper, and she got me like this like chicken BLT that they had made, and it was pretty good. Like, that BLT came with fries. It was pretty good. It was at like 4 o'clock, dude. And yeah. Oh, dude, that sounds amazing. Now,
Attention.
dude, here's another funny thing. Progressive
Next ring
offers
isn't
the
close.
same
Check your
shit
map.
as
First
USAA, and they also offer like an on-site gym. They don't have on-site daycare though. That's the only downside. But if you ever get yeah, but what I was gonna say is if you ever get sick and tired, dude, USAA doesn't force you to go to their gym, but like Progressive does, and they're like, look, like, it's your hour lunch. You better fucking go to the gym after the cafeteria.
Thank you.
Well, like, it's not. Yeah,
We
dude,
got ourselves a new kill leader.
that's exactly what Progressive does. But they're really aggressive with it. Like, it's not a part of your job to go there, but they're like, hey, Gabe, you've been already here. You're here. Like, let's fucking do it. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's exactly what they do. And they like, yeah, they're aggressive with it. I worked for USA or for Progressive for about a month and a half, and then like I was just like, fuck it. I was
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
they have they really have cool perks though, because you can bring guests with you, which is cool. No, dude. Yeah, yeah, dude, you can. They're like, that's, yeah, dude, that's what they tell you, but really, you can bring a guest. You just have to, like, the guest has to, like, only show up, like, once. You know what I mean? Like, it's, like, really fucking, like, frowned upon and shit, but... Yeah, dude.
Hostile spot.
I would love to eat there, too, dude. Like, no joke. But, like, my lunch is at, like, noon, and, like, I only have an hour. And, like, my company's, like, really legit. They're like, hey, like, you need more time to do whatever. Like, be responsible. But, like, I feel bad because, like, there's one other woman, and it's my supervisor. And I don't want to be like, hey, Tanya, I'm going to disappear for, like, an hour and a half. Like, I feel bad already that I'm taking a lunch and she's not, you know what I mean?
I've been down. Hostile close.
No, she takes a lunch, but she takes her lunch at like 2 o'clock. So, like, she's funny, dude. I would say, you love Tanya, dude. She drinks, like, every day. She smokes, cigarettes. But, like, she's open to pot and shit, which is funny. She takes these, like, CBD pills to sleep. She's a funny lady. But, like, she told me today, she's like, Chris, don't tell me when you're going to lunch. If you go to lunch, you just leave. And I told her, I was like, look, Tanya, I will tell you every time yeah, that's what I told her. I was like, Tanya, I've been in situations where, like, you need to know that I'm at lunch because there's some important stuff going on. Like, there could be a fire in the building and you need to tell me not to show up to work. We could be laid off and you need to tell me I need to meet with you. There could be some shit going on that, like, CSPD told us that we can't show up to the premise that you need to tell me about. So, like, you can't say that to me. I'm just going to communicate it to you. And she's like, look, Chris, I don't give a care. If I need to contact you, I have your cell phone, I'll call you. And I was like, oh, fuck. This company is too legit. I like where I work. I don't know if yeah, right? I don't know if right? I don't know if I told you, but the co-founders, they're husband and wife, but they don't have the same last name, which is fine. I understand it, but like they like use their knowledge to like benefit the community. So like they served on the admissions board for UCCS for like a couple years, and the same thing for PPCC for a couple years, and the same thing for Pueblo for a couple years. And like when we had this employee gathering, they legitimately told Jenny, like, hey, if you want to apply to the nursing program at UCCS or PPCC, please let me know. I think our connections will get you in. And I was like, yeah, I was like, what the? Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck, Tom? What the fuck, Marta? I'm not going to tell them that, but I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who does that? Yeah, dude, obviously, but yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Who says that? Like, they are so, yeah, dude. So this is the funny thing with this place. When I interviewed, like, I interviewed with my direct supervisor. I interviewed with, like, our managing director, who's a PhD, our IO psychologist, which is one of our quote unquote talent management specialists, but he's like the science behind the business. And then I interviewed with like our technology director, and then like I had to interview with one of the co-founders. So like Tom, who's one of them, he took one of the very first classes on what is industrial and organization psychology. So he's like a fucking pioneer in this business. And Marta is his wife, and she has only a master's and associates in this, and she's also a pioneer in the industry. And like I had to interview with Marta, and when I interviewed with Marta, it wasn't even an interview. She was like, "Hey, like, so tell me about yourself. What can I do to help you? Like, even if I don't hire you, I want to help you. What can I do for you?" And then like that evolved into, so you have this family and like you want to succeed and you want to create succession and you want to like create a department and you want to like make like a name for yourself in the industry. What can I do to do all of those things for you? And then she just basically told me I had the job. Like there was like no, like literally, like they pulled me aside and I sat with the managing director for 5 minutes, and they pulled me in with everybody, and I sat with them for like 5 minutes, and then I just basically got told, "Hey, you got the job, congratulations." Like I've never been in like something like this before, and like I think that like this is an amazing company to work for because of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. So no, dude, it's called Corvertus, and like yeah, dude, and they do their bread and butter is the hospitality, so hotels and restaurants, but like they'll do anything for anybody. But what they provide is hiring assessments that are very predictable and that have a verified study to understand who applied, why they applied, what the outcome of that was, and a projection that is like 100% accurate of their tenure within the company. They offer interview guides, and when I say interview guides, it's a structured interview, or they do like an improvisational interview that'll help you understand who the candidate is, if they're a fit for the company and the position. They offer realistic job previews, which basically, I did this once before with another company, but basically you show up at the job and they basically give you a shot at the position. So like with the restaurant industry, if you apply as a cook, they're like, "Hey, you're gonna cook for our lunch rush," and you get to experience the job under very controlled settings. You get to interact with the team gets to know who you are. They have like what's referred to as an applicant tracking system, or an ATS, which is basically like a hiring platform and an onboarding platform. They also offer employee retention services, which is self-explanatory. They help you understand who your employees are, what the biggest complaints are from your employees, what the biggest strengths that your employees say the company has. They help you understand what your employees want from you as a company, and they help put key employees in positions that these employees, for lack of a better term, are more than qualified for. And they also do what's leadership development. So I know that when you got hired in ERT, WoW started that, where like me and all of PDS, all the supervisors, and basically everybody in the company that had a supervisory capacity had to do leadership development. But like the way that they do this is they look at like, "Hey, you're in a leadership position, but you know, Gabe, he displays leadership qualities. Let's talk to Gabe and people like Gabe about being a leader, and let's give them leadership responsibilities, and let's even let them take an assessment that helps them understand what their strengths and weaknesses are, and we'll share that information with you so you can be a better person, and that Gabe and people like him can be a better person. Like, this company I work for is exactly what WoW needs and what every company, in my opinion, needs. And it's my goal to make sure that we can get that shit out there. And I'm going to tell you right now, like, with me being in the position I am right now, I am 100% certain I can grow a department for what I do. And I'm pretty sure that if you ever got fed up with USAA, I am 100% sure I could say, I need Gabriel Henley, I need Kirby Spence, we need to bring these people in, and we need to let them be under me. And I'm pretty sure, dude, that we would help this company grow, because like there's 14 people there now, and all 14 people wear different hats on what they feel comfortable in doing. And like I feel comfortable in doing everything, which is what I've been doing since day one. And the feedback that I got, and I think it's funny, but the feedback that I got is that I'm positive and that I'm jumping into shit that I'm doing. And the only feedback that I got was that I need to be more collaborative with the team, and I need to be an active listener in what the team is talking about. Other than that, like, nobody fucking cares what I do. And I'm like, fuck, don't tell me that, because, like, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to be like, hey, I need here. I need to create role specialization. I need to create a department. I already know who I need this department for. I already understand salary for what these people need. Let me hire these people. And I'm pretty sure they'll be like, okay, go for it. But yeah, dude, you're headed out for bed. I'm not going to hold you any further. We're going to try to go to Kevin's this Saturday. I'll give you more details tomorrow because I know more. But I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for playing. And, dude, I'm going to pre-order that when I get paid. Yeah, when I get... Because here's what I found out. If you pre-order a game with PayPal, they take the money out right away. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to pre-order with PayPal, so they take it right away. Cyberpunk 2077, and then what Olivier was talking about with that Macross saga. I love that anime, dude. Yeah, dude, I love that shit. I've played every game that they've released ever for it. Of course, I'm gonna like jump at the chance to be an investor for that. No, dude, so am I. I don't even care about that whole genderless transgender shit. Dude, I don't even care. Like, so your character can be male, female, or unknown. And if you're unknown, they refer to you as they or it. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit that Keanu Reeves is like the main person, the main protagonist in that game. Dude, I don't even care about that. What I care about is that it is like Mass Effect, and that every decision, minor and major, you make just basically influences the game. I love how you can go in that game and be stealthy, or you can go in that game and be like the most fucking trigger happy motherfucker, or you can go into... No, dude, not even that. Dude, not even that. Not even that, dude. Have you ever played any of the Deus Ex games? Shit. If you would have played Deus Ex, you would say that this is like 50%. This is 50%. Yeah, dude, this is 50% Shadowrun and the fucking corporations and that shit. And it's 50%. Yeah, dude, and it's 50% Deus Ex, because the whole goal of Deus Ex was you shape the society based off your actions. And I loved that because I loved, like, in the first one, well, no, dude, in the first one, the first Deus Ex, you could either influence the Illuminati and let the Illuminati control the world, you could let the free world decide by making augmentation and shit like that available to everybody of all classes, colors, and creeds. And then the third option you could do was that you could bypass all religious beliefs and say that Christianity is the mainstay of who you are and that Christians deserve augments. And then in every offshoot of that game, so Mankind Divided, and all those shits, like they basically let you set up how you wanted, the very first game because they weren't well, like the second game, which was Invisible War. Invisible War basically let you create like a perfect utopia where everybody was networked together and it was pure total democracy. You could create an environment where the strongest survive, and you favored a mercenary group that favored, total AI and total augmentation. Or you could let groups like, the Illuminati take over the world. So that was the sequel. But in the prequels, which was like Mankind Divided and the other one, it basically let you decide on how the world viewed augmentation. So in like the first one, like they gave you a choice, like you were the blueprint for augmentation. Do you want to give your DNA and your information to the Illuminati? Do you want to let the free world know who you are and give them the data, or do you want to give that data to the corporations and let the corporations know who you are? Or the fourth option, which was very hard to complete, the fourth option was like, do you want to like destroy this research because the world is not ready for it? And then Mankind Divided was like, okay, we got augmented people, so your choices are: do you want to support a terrorist movement that wants to create like augmented, like super society? Do you want to help out the Illuminati and let like the world's elite be like live forever? Do you want to like source this shit out to the public like the Anarchist Cookbook, but like on a grander scale where everybody knows about it? Or do you want to give it to the world's like military elite and let the military elite do it? Like I love games like that. Fuck it. Like I live for that shit. I think that's fucking amazing. Yeah. So of course I'm gonna buy that shit. All right, man. I'm gonna go there too. But for sure, Jenny works tomorrow, but she's off this weekend. Kevin wants to hang out at his house Saturday at noon. I'm gonna get more details about it. When I do, I'll definitely let you know. But I would hope. Well, yeah. I'm gonna be up all night. So if you're up all night, dude, I look forward to playing with you. If not, I'll definitely see you at Kevin's on Saturday. I'll definitely see you on Sunday. It it doesn't matter, dude. Have a good night, man. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing, brother. Shut up, Jenny. Jenny says good night. All right, later, man.